Alright, we're getting things ready to go here, folks. Make sure the stream is good. I believe we are rolling. Let me just make sure. I'm going to do a little bit of Pokemon TCG Online tonight. Assuming my internet does decide to work. We are now online. Awesome stuff. So, welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. And we're here for some Pokemon TCG Online. Also here to test the strength of my internet connection tonight. As you might be aware, every time we try to do Pokemon TCG Online, my internet decides that's too much for it, and it'll cut me out very promptly. But anyway, so before anything happens, I want to say, if I happen to lose connection, I'll try to get back in the chat as fast as possible to tell you that we're going to probably end off the stream. I hope to do an outro, a proper one, but if I lose connection, simply put, we'll just have to accept that. But I want to test and see how well our strength might be going. So hello to the Dazzling Shell 101, you are first. Hello to OMG It's Sark. Hello to Sailor Pika. Tonight we're going to do a little bit of a different thing. I'm not going to take any opponents just yet, because last time we did the online gaming, I felt bad that a lot of my decks are not expanded legal anymore. So, what we're going to do, a long-awaited deck build featuring some cards that OMG It's Sark had donated to us. I want to take some time and make, and not even expand, I want to make a standard deck using those Verizon GX, the 3 full arts that OMG It's Sark did send our way. Hello to Alex in the chat as well. Welcome to our stream tonight. Testing the strength of my internet connection. See how well we can hold out. Alright, so first things first. I'm going to do some time. I'm going to, actually, to tide yous over, I'm going to grab a couple of codes here. I didn't test these to see if they're good. They're probably good. I should probably... Tell you what. I'm going to... Should I test them? I'm going to take a chance to say they're probably good. So I'm going to drop one in the chat. I'll put one on screen under the face cam. And while you guys can claim those, I'm going to start putting my own spin on the Verizon GX deck. And what is this? Okay. Thank you, XSplit, for not working properly. It's saying that I don't have my text editor anymore. I'm just going to put codes in the chat. XSplit is being stupid. Last night, if you guys were here for Pokemon Conquest, it decided to suddenly die. I don't know why. It was down for how long? Like 10 minutes, it seemed like. Had to do multiple reboots. Right now, it's not letting me edit text on the screen. So, we're getting a couple codes put into the chat for you. Make sure we type this correctly here. And this first one is going to be for an Ultra Prism booster pack. Let's see if this is accurate. It should be good to go. So whoever claims this code, let me know. What did you get out of that pack? Just out of curiosity. I'll set that to the side. So that is for the Ultra Prism. I'm going to have a Burning Shadows pre-release box next to give out here. And of course, these are first come, first served, as per usual. What is that? Sometimes people mark on these, you can't even really tell. I think I got that. Alright, bear with me here. Couple more characters. Is that right? I think that's right. Let me see. And, alright, we're going to take a chance on that one. I think that's what it says. And Dazzling Shell, phone. Oh, your phone wasn't charging. You may be leaving as soon as possible when it drops to 20%. Understood. If the technology says you gotta go, then you gotta go. And yeah, OMG It's Sark. First to comment, first to leave. Alright, so let's look up Verizon. So we got 3 of these guys. Double draw, you can draw extra cards. Sensitive Blade, 50 plus. If you played a supporter from your hand, during this turn you do 80 more. Breeze Away GX, put any number of your Pokemon in play and all cards attached to them into your hand. So if I have anything that plays from hand and triggers an ability, that could work. But it's only one per game. So we're going to put all 3 of these in here. What else would be good? Well, we can do 130 with Sensitive Blade if we use supporter cards. So we want to probably get a good amount of supporters. Let's see what other kind of Pokemon we can get in. We're just going to take a look at some of the more recent cards here. What would do well? I love abilities. Let's take a look here. Hello to Snake Eyes 45 or Double X Snake Eyes 45. Welcome to our stream tonight. Testing the strength of my internet and doing a little bit of TCG Online. So when I play this Pokemon from my hand onto my bench, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic energy and discard them. Then shuffle up. I don't know if I want to do that, really. Grovyle. I like Grovyle. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. I think I want to put a couple of you guys in here. Grab 2 of you. We've only got 2 of these Streako, but I'll try to grab some more from an earlier expansion. I like the Hazardous Evolution. Who was I playing against that actually made good use of this Pokemon? Venusaur will be good indeed. OMG, it's Sark. Because it does, of course, say that you only need 1 grass energy to provide double grass energy. So I might do that. It's kind of hard to get it, not hard to get it into play, but somewhat limited to get it into play. But, you know what? I'll go with your recommendation. Let's just find another Treecko. We'll just grab one of, you got more HP. We'll grab you. We'll go 3 Treecko, 2 Grovyle. Might not really use Grovyle for attacking. I probably should put Sceptile. And I kind of like the Power of Nature. We're going to put you in here. So Power of Nature, prevent all damage done to your Pokemon that have any grass energy attached to them by attacks from your opponent's Ultra Beasts. That's kind of nice. And Powerful Storm 20 times the amount of energy attached to all of your Pokemon, which would work well if Venusaur gets into play, because every basic grass energy provides double the grass energy. Alright, let's grab a couple of our Venusaur buddies. Let's go for 2 Ivysaur, 3 Bulbasaur. It's going to be a full grass deck. 2 of those guys and Bulbasaur. 1, 2, and just 3 to make sure we are good. So I'm going to make sure I have a lot of good draw support. In fact, usually I only put 2 cards or 2 copies of a named card in the deck. We're going 4 Cynthias. I want to have a max potential for supporter playing to build up that Sensitive Blade. And let's grab some of our Guzma buddies. I'll go 4. Why not? What other supporter should I put in, do you think? And hello to Whale. Welcome to our stream tonight for some Pokemon TCG Online. And Alexander, you like Standard? You have quite a few built. Yeah, I love the Standard too, simply because it makes it more limited. And it limits your options, but it's more impressive when you win with limited options as opposed to having so many more things available. And I kind of like that. You're saying Tate and Liza, got Lily. Those are some good suggestions. Let's find Tate. We'll put, I think, just go 2 of these ones. I'll go with 2 Lily. Let's grab 1 of each Lily. Let's mix it up a little bit. Professor Elm, says Alexander. We'll go with that. I keep saying Alexander. I know you're as Alex. We'll go Alex. Okay, so Prof. How many of you guys do we got? Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon with 60 HP or less. That really won't help us that much, though. So I think I'm going to pass on that, but I will put a couple Kukui. In fact, I'll go 4 Kukui. Now, we also want to try to get more ways of getting Pokemon. Who's a good trainer that can search for Pokemon? And what were my high school grades? Asks LL Bros. I don't remember exactly, but I did graduate pretty high up. I wasn't, I think I might have had honors. It's been so long, I don't even remember. I was thinking netball. Thank you, Sark. Good suggestion. I got 3 of those. I'll just toss all 3 of them in. But I was actually really good in school. My best subject was math. I was really good at the calculations and whatnot. I could probably just throw in some acrobikes, maybe? Speed things up a little bit. What do you think? I'll put a couple in right now. We'll go 3 for now. If you guys think it's a good idea, we'll keep it in. I could play Bill's Maintenance. Copycat might not be bad. And Snake Eye's asking, why did I not play Pokemon Let's Go? Because I don't have a Nintendo Switch. And I couldn't really afford to get one at any point, anytime soon. And I am going to probably try to get one this year, though, to prepare for the next main series Pokemon game that's coming in. Timer Ball. That's a good idea. Let's see. Lure Ball? Lure Ball probably wouldn't help that much. I want to put rare candies. Hang on. Put a couple of rare candies. Like, there's a couple more I can grab as well. I'm just going to type in timer. I'll just put 3 of them in there. I'm going to make sure to leave space for... I'm going to try to have 15 energy. I think might be the best. So that way we can build up a lot of power. So I want to grab another rare candy or 2. Let's go a nice foil one. I'm just going to do the rest of energy. 14 grass energy. And... Whoops, too much. Alright. That's just a quick little build that we put together. Hello to, what is that? Alamgir Gazanfar? I'm probably very badly pronouncing that, but welcome to our stream tonight. Life Forest, if I have one, says Alex. I don't think I do. I'll take a quick look. Is it just called Life Forest? I got Life Herb. Show not own. Make sure I spelled it right. Yeah, I don't have one of them. But if I did, once during each player's turn, they can heal 60 damage and remove all special conditions from one of their grass Pokemon. That would have been awesome for this. Sadly, I don't have access to it. So I think for today, this seems like a decent build. I'm going to save this. I can tweak it a little bit later on. We're going to call it OMG Sark. Just because. I'll leave everything just basic right now because I want to get to the battling with you folks. We want to have some fun. Save this up. I'm going to get caught up on the chat again here. Dazzling Shell says, Pokemon quiz time. Sorry, Pokedex quiz time. Cool, calm, and collected Pokemon never panics under any situation. If a bigger foe were to glare at it, it'd glare right back. Somehow I'm thinking Ekans or Arbok. And Alum. Okay, I'll call you Alum. Thank you for letting me know there. Alex, you have a Life Forest you can give to me? I won't say no. If you do want to send it over, you can. Feel free to send a special, private trade invite, but not, no need whatsoever. I'll maybe get one eventually on my own. But I'm not opposed to taking donations to help the channel and build up the decks a little bit. And Snake Eyes trying to do the same thing. Sounds good. And you should be honored, OMG. I gotta call you Sark. I'm calling you OMG. I gotta go Sark. Anyway. You should be honored because... Wait, that sounds bold of me to say. Not that you should be honored, but you're welcome to feel honored because I want to respect that you gave us those cards to help out. Alright, so, for the time being, if somebody wants to send me a battle invite, go right ahead. I'll take the battle invite. We'll try out this new deck that I put together here. Wait a minute, hang on. I forgot one thing. I'm going to put the 1 in front of it. It makes it quicker for me to find. There we go. Alright, see, it's right near the top now. It's a starter. I don't know. Does anyone else know the answer to Dazzling Shell's quiz in the chat? Because it's stumping me. Alright, one sec. Let me just take a quick look. I don't think we'll see anything from the new Team Up expansion just yet in here. I always try to take a look, though. You never know. They might have the cards available for viewing. And they don't. Okay. So let's head back to... Is there anything I can open right now? Oh, look at this! I don't even have any of these yet, but look! The Team Up Evolution Pack, Team Up Booster Packs. Why does it say that they'll be available? It shows 0. I don't know, maybe just letting you know when they're going to be available? And is this the Team Up Evolution Pack? Is that what they're now calling the Build and Battle pre-release boxes? I'm thinking that's what it is. Let's see. What is up, Isaac Wolf the Fire Striker? Welcome to our stream for the evening. Hello to... Oh, wait, Sailor Pika's already been there. Hello to Sailor Pika, in case I missed you. Oh, I saw you earlier. Alright, let's get this started. Let's get a battle song fired up. If the music's too quiet, let me know. If it's too loud, let me know. Also, keep track. If there is any lag, please let me know, because I want to see how this connection is going to work. Because we had a weird thing last night. The actual internet never lost connection, but some reason, XSplit itself lost connection. I don't know why it did that, but it decided to do what it did. Alright, well, we start off with nothing but a little Trico. So this is basically tonight is a test, a big test of the internet connection, because as we know, as I said before, TCG Online seems to be what causes the most lag and the most disconnections as far as my internet goes. So, fingers crossed, we're going to stay connected the whole time. Ganondorf is great in Smash Ultimate. I have never played. Actually, I was watching some of my classmates play it today, and Ganondorf was being used by one of them. And they went for the final smash, the big old beast Ganon form, but he was faced the wrong way right off the stage. Like, don't you hate when your final smash misses like that? That ain't the best. Speaking of what ain't the best, my start in this match here. Chansey can't hurt us, at least, unless they get double colors and a basic energy. Wait, if your opponent's active Pokemon has any damage counters on it before this attack does damage, it does nothing. Oh, so you can only hit me for 100 at base, and then I'll be fine if I have not taken, or if I have taken damage, you can't touch me. But okay, Lily, you're gonna help me out. First of all, let's Acro Bike, thin out the deck a little bit. I'm gonna grab Rare Candy, I guess. I should have put ways to bring Pokemon back, but... And... that's game. If they get one energy, which they're easily going to be able to do, I'm done. Oh boy, what a game. Sadly, this does let me look for a Pokemon, Grass type, put it into my hand, but I can't play it yet because that's my attack. Let's see. The question for me is XSplit the software I use for the streams? Yes, it is. It's XSplit Broadcaster. Now, if they don't get an energy with this, I don't know how they're going to get energy. Let's see. Nest Ball fails. Do we see the one energy they need to hit me for 100 damage? I don't know. Maybe not. Now, they can thin out their hand a little bit. They could have actually played Tate and Liza to chance getting energy, but I think if they're trying to get their hand thinned out to use Instruct, I'm thinking. So we see Quagsire. I saw something about the ability and energy. As often as you like, you may move water energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active. Okay, come on. Do we see that one energy? Hurry up and destroy poor Trico. No, actually. Now, what does that even do? Healing for heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. Alright, well... that was interesting. So we survive a turn at least. We're going to retreat. I want to save the Rare Candy, to be honest, because I want to make use of Grovile's ability. Let's go ahead and use the Sunshine Grace. Let's get a Bulbasaur. We'll bench you. And I'm also going to play that Timer Ball, see what we happen to find. Well, give me one heads. I don't need the two heads. I'll take the two heads, but I didn't really need that, I suppose. I'll grab Ivysaur and a Venusaur. Alright, we've played our energy for the turn. I'm going to save Kukui for when I can actually hit. I'm going to go with double draw. Draw two cards. Alright, our connection from what I see says good. In fact, what I got to do, I'm going to open up the playback in another window so I can just keep track of that and our connection strength. Okay, Cynthia's being played. Shuffle the hand back and get 6 fresh cards. And Blissey. Powerful Slap. What does this even do? Flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. 80 damage for each heads. Oh, Victini. Okay. Oh, come on. Do you know what the actual odds of that were? Alright, well, tell you what. This is not terrible. I'll tell you why. We're going to send Bulbasaur up. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. I'm going to use the Sunshine Grace. We're going to find our last Verizon that is currently in the deck. Because thanks to you guys recommending Tate and Liza, I have a way to get my Venusaur off the active spot. Nothing else we can play really right now. We're going to play Tate and Liza. We're going to switch your active Pokemon with a benched one. Let's bring up Verizon GX. Throw out 1 grass energy. We have played a supporter, which means we're doing 130. Is that... that's not quite enough. Am I doing the math right? I think we are. Alright, let's just do this. Boom, 130. I was like, was there something else I was going to do? I could have played Kukui if I didn't play Tate and Liza, but at least we got Verizon GX the active spot. And Isaac hopes to catch a match. You're getting on the computer. Yeah, Sailor Pika got 4 heads in a row. 4 heads, count them. And Alex wants to battle as well? Alright. You're probably going to destroy me again with the... What is it called again? Lost March? The old jump fluff? Very powerful stuff. Come on! I don't like Blissey. Blissey's being mean. Alright, well... Now... We gotta go with the Sceptile. So let us... Play Sceptile. We can do... 40 damage, because this 1 grass energy does provide 2 grass energy thanks to Venusaur's Jungle Totem. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Wishful Baton only moves basic energy, so we're going to take both of the double colorless down by hitting you for 40 damage. At least there's one down. Alright, boom. So, what is next? Now, this one, get another double colorless. Of course, that could go up into Blissey as well. We have Naganadel. So it can recharge itself from the bench. Oh, I see what you're doing. Clever. Naganadel. Is there any discarded water energy? There is. Okay, so they can use Naganadel's ability to bring back a water energy. Quagsire can move it up to the active Pokemon. Now, if Chansey evolves... No choice band. Interesting. If Chansey can evolve into Blissey, that's going to hurt. What do we got here? Shrine of Punishment. I don't need to worry about that. Both of my Verizon and GX have been taken out. So I don't need to worry about getting extra damage there. Okay. Sympathetic Slap. Ow. Does hurt, indeed. I don't have any real way to heal. So this is going to be doing 80, 100. Chansey falls. Let's play netball, though. We got to get someone else in play here. We don't have a lot of options. So we have Ivysaur in hand. I guess we'll just go ahead and grab... No, we're going to grab a Treecko, because we do have Grovyle as well, so we can play that next turn and start getting some more Pokemon out. Alright, and let's just go for the 100 damage it should be. Yeah, down it goes. There goes another Chansey. We're not going to survive too much longer, however. They've got 2 prizes left to take. Not too bad, though. I like seeing... Like, I haven't seen anyone use a Chansey and Blissey like this. Plus, good synergy with the ability of Quagsire and this Naganadel. As often as you like, you can move a water energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active. So if they can play 1 energy from hand, which they did, Naganadel can bring 1 back, and then Quagsire can take both of them up. It's going to hit me for 60 plus 60 more for 3 energy attached. So that's a fair amount of damage. Wishful Baton. So we're going to lose the Sceptile. This is weak to grass. How can we really damage that? We're not going to be able to get the... Or wait a minute. Let's go 120. Actually, we can take 1 more knockout, I believe. Treecko comes up. I'm going to evolve to Grovyle. We'll give it 1 energy, which does provide enough energy now to use Slicing Blade, and it's also going to be 40 damage base. I'm going to power that up with Kukui to get 60 power, and I'm just going to go ahead and Slicing Blade. That's the knockout thanks to weakness. Not bad. Thank you, Sark. I kind of got lucky with some of the cards there, though. Look at that. That Blissey. Now, if we're lucky, they'll flip Tails 3 times for their attack. If we're also lucky, they'll flip Tails 3 times again after using Victini's Victory Star. You think? That's not happening. Actually, I should say 4 times now. They only got to flip 1 heads. Or, sorry, 2 heads. That is it. That's the knockout. Didn't do too bad for just a deck I threw together, though. Went down to half my prizes left. Alright, so, where are we at? 822. I'm going to grab another couple of codes. 1 just to hand out, and 1 for being obliterated. These are both, I'm thinking, good. Just 1 sec. I'm going to put them I'm gonna... What did I just do? I maximized my XSplit. XSplit's going crazy. I'm going to make this text on screen work. One sec. But... there we go. XSplit, come on. You've worked so well in the past with all of your massive disconnects and stuff. So this one I'm putting in the... or under the face cam is going to be for X and Y evolutions. One of the older sets, but it might still be trade-worthy for some of the cards, or perhaps just the sealed pack could be tradable as well. That is good to go, so help yourself. Click. Right there. There's a code for you, but I'm going to put one in the chat. Okay, so far Isaac says no lag. Pokemon Go Life said that there was lag. My playback still seems fine so far. But I am seeing now it says we have bad stream status. So, I don't know. Again, I say this all the time. I've done everything I physically can to make my connection as strong as possible. It all comes down to my service provider and what little service they choose to provide to me for the money that I pay them. Alright, this one should be good. So it's in the chat. It's for a Sun and Moon base set booster pack. So now, apparently it is lagging. So far my playback itself seems fine. Again, if you guys can still hear me, if we do lag out and lose connection, I'm just going to pop into the chat when I can get back on. Tell you, unfortunately, the stream has to end because it's not my fault. You know the story. Alright, so let's go against Sailor Pika for the next. And see how well the deck can do. Sark, I know, right? Like, I need the better connection if I'm going to keep these streams going. I don't want to say the future of the streams are in jeopardy, but if I can't provide you guys regular, reliable content, I don't know what to do, really. Anyways, let's focus on the task at hand. Trico to start with. Hey, so far, no mulligans yet today. I mean, we've only done 2 battles, but still. It's nice to get no mulligans for a change. Alright, so of course we only have the 1 basic. We see Rayquaza card sleeves. Hey, it's Bulbasaur! Cool! Do I want an Acrobike? I do. Let's see what we get. Rare candy, we got a Kukui there. We already have a Kukui in hand, so I think we're good there. We also can get into Sceptile right away. I'll attach that. We're going to end there. Next turn, I can Rare Candy into Sceptile. I can't quite get a one-hit KO. Bulbasaur has 70 HP. If I played Kukui, I could do an extra 20. We'd be doing 20 times 2 for... No, we wouldn't be doing 20 times 2. What am I thinking? We don't have Venusaur in play yet. So, we'll see how things play out. Bulbasaur does have an energy now. We have the Shrine of Punishment, meaning Verizon and GX are going to take an extra damage between turns. Good old Keaton the Heracross on the bench. Look at that. Powerful Friends could have some decent power to it if they get a Stage 2 onto the bench. Alright, well... I might as well Rare Candy into Sceptile from Trico. And I'll put another energy on so we can do 40 damage. I think I kind of want a Cynthia. No, I'll Cynthia next turn. I want to do extra damage this turn just because. So I'm going to play Kukui. At least we got a Netball. I'll use that. Let's get ourselves a... Yeah, Bulbasaur. I could have gone for the Verizon GX, but... Nah, let's go ahead and get our Bulbasaur. We have Ivysaur to make use of as well. So let's do 60 damage. Not bad. How's the stream strength now? It says good. Are we seeing any more lag? I'm going to take that code off screen because it should be already claimed, I'm assuming. And Isaac, hoping that you get the next shot. It's possible. I'm going to stream it, like, if the connection holds out, I'm going to stream for about an hour tonight. So we still have about over a half hour to go. I'll try to give each person 1 battle. Like, we won't double up on battles tonight, just so everyone has a kind of fair chance to fight. Sark, you haven't heard the catchphrase in a while. Indeed. I did say it at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I always try to sneak it in there. So far, so good. The connection seems good. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so far, Not much to worry about. We have Verizon GX. Excellent. Let's play you down. And let's go for Cynthia. Shuffle away. Let's get 6 fresh cards. Well, we did get the Venusaur. We also have a Grovyle. I'm going to give this to Verizon GX. Let's go for the knockout for Powerful Storm. Down goes at least the Bulbasaur. Come on, give me Trico. I want a Trico. I want to get Grovyle in place so we can start using the whatever ability it's called. Oh, I forgot the punishment. But yeah, Sunshine Grace. Welcome. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's the catchphrase you're talking about. Yeah, my second catchphrase. I forgot. Where we mulligan all the time. Fortunately, that's not the case. Oh, wait a minute. It's going to hit me for 120 now. That ain't good. So, yeah, the stage 2 on the bench does power up Powerful Friends. So, it now does 120. It's only got one... Ouch. It's only got 1 energy, but, of course, as you see on my side, Venusaur provides double the grass energy for every basic grass that's attached. Alright. Another Verizon. Sweet. Let's get Venusaur in play. So, we're now doing 120. We do 130. You know what I actually want to do? I want to save the energy a bit. Let's retreat. Let's put this onto our other Verizon GX and let us play Cynthia, playing our supporter for the turn. She's going to power up our attack. I'm going to Timer Ball. I want to find Trico. Yeah, I want Trico. Where's my Trico at? Oh, that doesn't help us get Trico, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. Let's grab another Grovyle. Why not? Alright, so we should be doing enough to take down Heracross. Sensitive Blade. Barely just a little bit over enough there. That was almost an English sentence. And Isaac Wolf says, you hope your internet does not fail. It's raining very heavily where you're at. Combi is very cute, says Alex. I mean, it's an interesting design, yeah. I find it interesting you say a very cute boy, because, of course, no one cares about the boy Combi. It's all about the female, so you can get Vespiquen. I feel bad for the male Combi, kind of. And Sark, you say you like this deck, seems to be drawing pretty well. I think it helps with having the searching capabilities of our Grovyle, if we can get them into play. Oh, it's the Tapu Lele GX with Wonder Tag. And Powerful Friends, Dazzling Shells. Wasn't that a attack that Miltank had in Flashfire? Yes, it was, actually. They brought it back through the power of Heracross. Now, Alex, you might know this. Some of you others might know this, too. Wasn't it less powerful for Miltank? Or am I completely mistaken? Was it the same strength? So I seem to think that the Heracross hits harder with it. And Sark has recently fallen in love with Flabébé. Well, you're similar to AZ in that sense, even though his was a Floette. But wait, no, that wasn't love. They were just friends, right? That's all that was. AZ's Floette. Remember everyone all hyped up? How do we get AZ's Floette in our game? And it's like, who said you could? Not necessarily a thing that's going to happen. Oh, wait! I was like, how do we not take damage? I forgot Sceptile's Power of Nature. Ultra Beast cannot touch our grass-energized Pokemon. Alright, let us... Might as well power up Venusaur, I guess, in case it needs to fight. Let's play our supporter. I want to shuffle... Yeah, I kind of do. I want to get Trico. Where am my Trico? That's not Trico. Alright, let's go. Sensitive Blade. Knockout on the Pheromosa. Okay, so I'm going to choke now. I'm not used to getting the upper hand, apparently. We got a Kukui. We're at half our prizes remaining. And Sark's Flabébé just evolved recently into Floette. Not bad. You know what's kind of bad? There goes our first Verizon GX. They're now doing 120 damage. With my 50 damage already, I'm done. So it looks like it could do 110 for Miltank's attack. So, okay, almost as strong, but yeah, I somehow thought this one was hitting a little bit harder. This is a nice combination. Definitely the Venusaur helping to power that attack for just 1 energy. Think of this, like, look at the GX Pokemon. Sometimes they can do a lot of damage. This is a basic non-GX Heracross, doing 120 damage for 1 energy. You don't often see non-GXs hit that hard. That's kind of why I like Heracross, one of my favorite Pokemon from the Johto region. Even though it just obliterated my first GX. But, whatever happens, happens. Okay. Hang on, let me do some math here. Not quite. Alright, well I'm going to try something. Let's send up Bulbasaur. I'm trying to think how this can work properly. So I'm going to play Guzma. We're going to bring up the Venusaur. We'll also bring up our Virizion GX. And let's give this to Venusaur as well. I'm going to use Sensitive Blade, because we did play our supporters, so that should be 130. Now they're going to need some sort of a switch card or 2 energy to retreat the Venusaur. It does have a 4 retreat cost, but remember, every basic grass provides 2 grass energy. And Mr. Sharkbite6415 has nuked the like button, as always. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. There's another Venusaur on the field. But this is looking interesting. This matchup. It's kind of cool. Ah! She does have a switch. I don't even have a switch yet. She has a switch. Look at that. There goes Virizion. Okay. Well, this is not terrible. It's not great. But we could possibly work with this. Venusaur is allowing us to now do... What is it? 160 damage. Well, wait a minute. Hang on. Do we have another Virizion GX? No, we don't. There's our Trico now, though. Yay! Alright, Trico, get down there, please. Let us energize the Bulbasaur. Let's give him Trico. So we're doing enough damage. I actually want to play Kukui to get a couple extra cards here. Timer Ball. Come on, give me something good. Actually, there's hardly any cards left in the deck, is there, for Pokemon? Wait, there's plenty. I was looking at basic Pokemon. Right. Sceptile and... I'll grab Ivysaur. Alright, oh, we got Big Bad Guzma music going on. Let's get Ivysaur in play. And I'm going to go with Power of Nature. Should be, Powerful Storm, 160, I believe. 180, right, Kukui. Never mind. Speaking of the Big Bad Guzma, we got him right here. So, this is where things get interesting. 2 prizes left on either side. Rescue Stretcher. Heracross makes a comeback. But we need to take 2 more prizes. What's your HP looking at there, Tapu Lele? You're going to be at 100 HP remaining. I believe we can do this. Let's let Venusaur come up. Alright, we might have just taken the win here. Not quite, actually. It's going to be close. Let me think. We can hit for... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I got a rare candy into Sceptile. I'm going to Guzma up Tapu Lele. Bring up Sceptile. So we can hit for... Wait, no, this is enough, right? Because we're getting double the energy. Never mind. Alright, this is it. Powerful Storm. There we go! I was not counting the fact we're getting double the grass energy. Boom! Good game, Sailor Pika. Not bad. I like that combo. Venusaur and Heracross back to back. So, you know what? We're at the almost 840 mark. I'm going to do another code. But because I'm crazy generous, I'm going to give you 2 codes anyway. I'm not going to make a habit of this. I probably will. But this name I think I've seen on already claimed codes. I'm going to hold off on that one. I'm going to try and check a bunch of these after we're done here tonight too, just to make sure they are good, so I can weed out the already claimed ones. But good game anyway. Hey, we saw some cool power from not even our GXs, but some of the lesser Pokemon did their stuff. Alright, let us get the first code. First one is for... Speaking of Flash Fire, the Miltank, it's going to be a Flash Fire booster pack we got here. This one's going to go under the face cam. And I'm going to jinx it by saying this, but it's around this time of our usual streams that I think I'd be finding some internet issues. So I think we had a bit of lag, but we haven't lost connection, which is good. So hopefully that's going to be par for the course from here on out. Alright, Flash Fire code is beneath the face cam. Type it in as fast as y'all can. See if you can get that first and foremost. I'm going to put this questionable one off to the side. Let's put a nice little code in the chat for you guys to copy paste. It is going to be for a Guardians Rising booster pack, which might get you the Tapu Lele GX that you just saw in action. Even though I didn't give it the best showing, of course, because we destroyed it in the end. But you know that Wonder Tag ability. It is so good. Search your deck for any supporter once you play it down. Alright, Guardians Rising is in the chat. Copy paste. Whoever can get it first, you got it. Alright, let me get caught up on the chat here. Yeah, that was a great battle indeed, Sailor Pika. I thought you had it. I was like, that last turn, am I going to do enough to knock out the Lele? Completely forgot my own Jungle Totem ability. Sark was saying, Guzma it out. Yeah, Alex saying, kill the Lele, you Sceptile. Awesome indeed. Did I download XSplit Broadcaster or Gamecaster? I've got the Broadcaster. And when am I going to do another Sun and Moon viewer Wi-Fi battle? That one won't be for a little while. I'm going to probably, it's like, since I'm in my 3D animation course at this point in time, I don't have as much free time to do the streams as I want to, but so it's going to be a few weeks between our Wi-Fi battle sessions, because I still need to have time to breed up the prize Pokemon, which does take a while depending on which one it's going to be. The next one, I believe, will be a little bit easier for me to breed, so it might not be a long time, but just stay tuned to the channel and I'll put a special live stream prepared as you or once we're ready to go. So this, I believe, is Alex. I think you got with the Lost March deck. And the chat one was invalid and face cam was already used. Really? Well, someone already probably claimed it from the face cam. Alright, so let's go with the head site. So whoever did claim, just let me know, what did you get? But you say it was an invalid. Okay, I'm going to take the first turn. I'm going to take a quick look and see if I made a typo on one of them. Hey! Welcome to the Professor Chaz channel. Mulligan. Let's see. Which one was in the chat? Oh, the problem was I did an underscore by mistake. One sec. If someone has already claimed it, feel free to let us know what you got, but for the time being, I'm going to repaste it without that underscore, which I think might have been the issue. I held shift too long. Alright, so that code, if you haven't claimed it just yet, folks, should be good. Trico, get destroyed, would you please? Because watch how fast this deck sets up. When is the next Pokemon Go live stream? That I'm not sure about yet either, but I might try to do one pretty soon this coming weekend. Have you guys heard what the next event for Pokemon Go is? The next Community Day? Because something kind of cool is coming. You know, I said on Twitter, people are seeming pretty salty about it, but I mean, I'm okay with it. It's Swinub is going to be the next Community Day Pokemon for Pokemon Go. I want to use this stuff. I'm going to Acrobike. And I'll get Venusaur. It's not really going to help us right now. Let's see what the next Acrobike can give us. Alright, Bulbasaur. So I think I'm going to play the Bulbasaur. Let's go Timer Ball. 2 heads, not bad. Ivysaur and a Grovyle, please. Okay, we can't play any of them just yet, however. I'm not going to Cynthia. I got a decent hand of cards. but we'll see what happens. And sounds like Sand Slash is OMG at Sark. There's a quiz going on in the chat once again, but I'm distracted, can't read every comment at the moment. I'm playing a game. Okay, so there is the Trumbeak, and you got yourself Marshadow. I wanted to shuffle on my own terms. That's not fair. Okay, so if you guys don't know what Mountain Pass does for Trumbeak, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your hand, you may reveal it. If you do, look at the top card of the opponent's deck and put this Pokemon in the Lost Zone. If that card is a supporter card, you may put it in the Lost Zone. What that does is power up the eventual, as you'll see, Lost March, which is a pretty decent attack. Okay, so let's Rare Candy up into Venusaur. But that's basically our turn, because we can't do anything else. Well, we could Rare Candy into Sceptile, but I want to keep this active Trico there just to take a hit, basically. And Sharkbite says, last community day, you got 5 shinies, 1 while on the city bus, and 4 at the local shopping mall. Not bad. How did everybody do for a shiny Feebas? If you guys didn't hear, I had a pretty bad time, not because of the event itself, but simply because my phone decided to pretty much die partway into it, and I couldn't really do anything that day. Had to go home pretty frustratedly. So I only got a very few Feebas research tasks, didn't get any shinies out of it. I didn't mind that, but I would have liked the chance to try as much as possible. It just wasn't in the cards. And Alum got a shiny Ponyta today. Congratulations. The shinies are always cool to come across. Is there a card pack that has Mega Sceptile? Was it in Booster? Yeah, it was. Which set was that from? It's like they don't use the Mega cards anymore, at least not at this point in time since the Sun and Moon expansion began. So we don't have access to the Megas right now. They might come back eventually, but I think they've kind of moved on to focusing on GX attacks and stuff. But I'm waiting for someday to see a Mega evolution that has a GX attack. That would be kind of crazy. Wait, quiz time. The hair on its back is bristly. Pokemon may play dead to fool foes in battle. That sounds like maybe Cyndaquil or Quilava, perhaps? I don't know. And you like to think that it has very spiky hair. Mr. Sharkbite didn't get any shiny Feebas. Unfortunately, I heard a lot of people were unhappy with their results for the Feebas day. I mean, like I was saying too, worst event ever, just because my, phone decided to die. But I didn't mind I wasn't exactly like, I have to get the shinies. If it happened, it happened. Alright, Floral Path to the Sky. Check this out. What that thing does. It says, once during your turn, you may search your deck for Jumpluff, put this Pokemon and all cards attached into the Lost Zone, and then put that Jumpluff in its place. So that's what they did. Okay. Well, I could easily take that thing down if I play Cynthia. Let's power up Trico anyway. I'm going to play Cynthia. We got some nice cards here. I'm going to play the Timer Ball, see what we can get. 2 heads. That's alright. Not too concerned with that. Let's go with Find a Friend. And I'll get Ivysaur because we have another Bulbasaur on the bench. Okay. So, Oranguru is up here to basically stall things out, it looks like. We do have an option in hand, though. Now, so Oranguru, you're going to go for the Instruct? Yes, you are. Get 3 extra cards in hand, which is good. It's not as good draw support as, say, Octillery's Abyssal Hand, but it's still pretty decent. And another Floral Path to the Sky. So it and Hoppip. So that counts as 2 Pokemon going to the Lost Zone because Hoppip goes with the Skip Plume. And Jumpluff hits the bench. The nice thing is, it is slightly more limited than Night March, however, because once they're in the Lost Zone, you can't bring things back from the Lost Zone. So, it does limit how often they can make use of the Jumpluff. And Mountain Pass, how many is there even in there? So that is now... Is that now 4? Yeah, so all 4 Trumbeak have been Lost Zone. We got 2 Jumpluff Lost Zone, 2 Hoppip, 2 Skip Plume. So those 2 Jumpluff on the bench are the last ones available. This ain't terrible. Okay, Bulbasaur, get up there. How much do we do? Basically, we do 50, which is not a knockout. But if I play a supporter, it will be a knockout. So let's go ahead and bring 1 Jumpluff up. And we'll send up our Verizon GX. That's Acrobike. We don't have a Trico on the bench. I'll grab an Energy. Okay, so the supporter was played, therefore we can Sensitive Blade. A little excessive for a Jumpluff, but it still hurts. Still does the trick. Now, that does discard. They do still have Hoppip in their bench somewhere, though. And the other thing, too, I forgot. Natu is an option for using the Lost March. And it has the energy, so they gotta get Jumpluff. Wait, yeah, they gotta move Jumpluff off active somehow. Oh, wait, it's got free retreat. Right. So watch how much damage this will do. 20 for every Pokemon in the Lost Zone. I believe that counts for even mine. No, each of their Pokemon. Okay. Not bad indeed. Well, let's send up our other Verizon GX. We'll bench this one. We'll put an energy to it. I'm going to play Tate and... Well, first let's get Ivysaur. I'm going to play Tate and Liza to shuffle the hand. That way I can power up our attack. Do I even need to? I don't even need to. It's only got 40 HP. But more cards will be beneficial. Let's play the old Netball. See if we get a Trico. 1 Trico left in there. Okay, so down it goes. And... Sensitive Blade. The Not 2 falls. That's another prize at least. I'm doing better than last time. Ah, Cynthia. 2 Cynthias in hand. Oh, let's see. Isaac's saying, how about a Pokemon question-based chat on live streams? The first one to answer gets a code from Professor Chaz. Well, I mean, you can't offer up my codes like that. But I can think of doing something like that eventually. Pokemon question-based chat on live streams. That might be kind of fun to do. Maybe, like, instead of even the most, the live streams that I focus on, like TCG Online, the playthroughs like Pokemon Conquest right now, the Wi-Fi battles, it'd be cool just to sit down and just do a simple, like you say, like a questionnaire, a quiz kind of thing. Just to kind of mix things up a little bit. That would actually possibly be less internet intensive as well. I'm going to turn my heater off. It is warm. Lily, draw for 1. Can they get the energy needed? Oh, here goes Oranguru. The downside is we have 2 energy technically attached because of our own ability. So that can actually hurt you, which is definitely an interesting little scenario. Alright, Grovyle, if you please, Sunshine Grace, and find us... Venusaur. Alright, let's bend you down. I'm going to start powering up. I'm going to power, I think, the Sceptile, because that can hit pretty hard. We're going to now play Cynthia. We're going to get another Cynthia. Cool. Alright, go for the Sensitive Blade, which is a KO. So I tied things up. 1 more hit from a Lost Marcher, though, and our second Verizon GX does fall. They need 1 Grass Energy or a double colorless. Oh, there's Netball. That's perfect. They can find any basic grass energy that they need. Look at the old... Is that the Evolutions expansion? Or was that Generations? I want to take a look at that. I think that's the Evolution symbol, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so that is going to hurt, and they got 2 potential Night Marchers. I keep saying Night March. Lost Marchers ready to go. Only 1 double colorless somewhere in their deck, or their prizes, however. But this is going to be a knockout on our GX. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do once our Verizon GX falls. I'm going to probably send our last one up. I could send Sceptile, and we would get the knockout with the damage. But the thing is, if they're going to get the win, like if Alex is going to take this win, I want him to get a 7 prize game. With 1 prize left, he can take 2 prizes, technically using another knockout on a GX. I'll give him the extra bonus prize, even though it's not really me giving anything. Alright, go Verizon. I'm going to play a supporter to do the extra damage, which I'm definitely going to do. Let's just use Kukui. We'll do extra damage. Look at all our supporters. Alright, and Sensitive Blade. Let's just go for the K. Now, they just need double colorless to win this. And how can you hit? You need a Psychic Energy. I don't think you have Psychic in the deck. I haven't seen it yet anyway. So it's Gen 3, says Dazzling Shell for the quiz. I'm not sure. I haven't even seen the clues, so I'm completely lost. Well, actually... No, I was going to say, does Marshadow have the ability to use the discarded Pokemon's attacks? It doesn't look like it. Marshadow GX does, however. Which is why it was so good in the Night March deck. So it's all going to come down. Well, thank you, Alex. Indeed, I think it's just a matter that you don't get the... if you had a double colorless, you have this battle. But see how the... Look at Lost March. Isn't that wild? Like I say, it's good power, but it does have more of a limitation than the Night March because you can't bring back the Lost Zone Pokemon. So, I got lucky with some of the card draws right there, indeed. What we're going to do, I'm going to give out codes right now. Then, we're going to end off with one final battle for the night. And I think we'll say it was a successful stream. We didn't lose our connection. I'm glad to see that. And I will, as I say, I'm going to grab a whole stack of these codes later on tonight and just pre-check them, make sure they are good, and have them ready for the next time. So let's put the first one in the chat for a change this time. Yeah, it got drained out of energy, looked like. Alex, what, did you... I suppose you wouldn't know. I was going to say, was your double colorless in your prize? But you wouldn't have known. Did you happen to see it while you're going through the deck, though? Okay, this one's going to be for a Burning Shadows. And Alam is asking, can I help you build the deck? Well, for right now, what I'll say, it's kind of like, a self-promotion kind of thing. But if you check my channel, look up Pokemon, what is it? Deck Building 101, I think I called it. I give you the basics of how to take basically a theme deck and a few booster packs and make a custom deck out of it. So that can help you. And I would say I'd recommend that, and then you can leave a question on that video, and I can respond with whatever advice I can give. But people here, actually, they can give you some good advice, too. There's some decks that don't even really take a lot of actual money to build, either. Night March was a good budget deck back in the day. Okay, so this should be good for the Burning Shadows in the chat. Copy-paste there, folks. Help yourselves. I've got one more code to give out. I'm going to put it on the face cam, or under the face cam. And after this code is given out, I'll take one more battle. And this one's for Burning Shadows as well. What are the odds? And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Burning Shadows where the Marshadow GX came in? Which does let you use the discarded attacks. Would Marshadow GX be good for Lost March? Because technically, if the Jump Fluff gets knocked out, it does get discarded. Therefore, it... No, it's only for basic attacks, isn't it? Or basic Pokemon's attacks, I think. Alright, so that is for another Burning Shadows. Whoever can type that the quickest, get yourselves the online booster pack of Burning Shadows. And Sark saying, it's definitely Sandslash. The next quiz. Round 3. Thought to endure hunger and not consume anything before evolution. It's now thought that this Pokemon slakes thirst by drinking rainwater that collects on its silk. That sounds like a cocoon. Sounds like... I want to say either Silcoon or Cascoon. The silk makes me think a cocoon or something. Alright, and Isaac Wolf is going to get the final battle, being the final opponent against us tonight. Let's see how well the Lycanroc-clad Fire Striker can do against Sark's contribution of our Horizon GX. Look at Charizard! I like that coin. Very cool. Isaac, here you come indeed. Charizard coin, Charizard hat as a member. And, again, if you guys are new to the channel, I'll go into self-promotion mode. You can subscribe for some more regular Pokemon content if it so suits you. You can also join as a member. You can help support myself and the channel and gain access to things such as you get a badge next to your name in the live streams with, oh, I was right! Silcoon! Yes! The one quiz I actually had a chance to look at, and I got it. Yes, you can get the little badge. You can get access to members-exclusive emojis. I'm not even putting stuff down. My bad. And you can also gain some special members-exclusive perks, such as, well, guaranteed a Pokemon TCG code card every month for your contribution. Sometimes I go a little bit more generous and give a couple of codes, maybe a couple bonus ones in addition to the one guaranteed. But I try to give a Pokemon Go gift every day, if you're on my friends list in Pokemon Go. And I breed up special Pokemon once per month in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and have them as members-exclusive Pokemon. Which reminds me, this weekend, perhaps... No, I'm gonna aim for next weekend to make sure members have a, time to set aside to make sure they're here for the stream. But we're gonna do our next members-exclusive Pokemon giveaway next weekend, let's say. I'm gonna schedule that pretty soon so you guys can see it. All right, well, we got Lily to start off with. That's not bad. We got 2 Lilies to start off with. Let's attach to Verizon. So we can attack. This is our first turn, but we're going second in the match. I'm going to Timer Ball first. I'm going to Timer Ball second. Wow, okay, we got one. Nice! Let's get a Venusaur, just in case we happen upon a rare candy. Let us Acrobike. Not bad. Gee, which card do I want to take? Netball or Netball? I'll take the Netball, please. Let's get myself a Trico. And to the bench you go. And then Lily for almost max draw support. She's going to get me 6 more cards. A lot of Guzma. Not so many rare candies. But we can at least double draw and draw 2 rare candies. Check this out. Did I call it or what? No, I did not. I knew I wouldn't. Woo 77 do 2. Mini round. It eats people. Guzzlord. Guzzlord eats anything. And Marshadow GX is good, you just don't have any. Oh, you don't have any for the deck. And apparently you had 2 less grass energy than you were supposed to. And the last double colors was prize, Alex says in that last match. Yeah, I figured if you had access to have gotten it, you would have gotten it. Alex is actually one of the top-level players at our Heroes Beacon Pokemon League, too. And he does quite well. Did you... No, it was the family that got the championship. The championship mats, I believe. But you were pretty far up there, were you not, last time? Alright, well, Bulbasaur is now up in the active, which... Okay. It's not like I don't have options to bring it back. Let's go ahead and power up Verizon. Let's put another Verizon to the bench. And... Now that will hurt. But I'm going to take a chance. We're going to bring you up, and we're going to bring up Verizon, the one that has the energy. Let's just go for the Sensitive Blade. That will do 130, which is almost a knockout. Oh, you get second place. Okay. But yeah, pretty close, though. Right in behind. I thought it was kind of funny. So we had a family at the last event, and the senior division, the master division, senior division, and juniors, one member of the family in each division, they all won the championship match. And I tell you, one of those players had Blacephalon GX. That deck hurts. You discard, or you don't even discard, you put fire energy from your Pokemon in the Lost Zone as much as you want. And for every fire energy that you put in the Lost Zone, it does 50. You don't even discard it like from just Blacephalon. Any of your Pokemon can discard that energy. That is a little bit on the wild side. Okay. That hurt. What we're going to do, I'm going to rare candy up into Venusaur. I'm going to attach a grass energy to Verizon GX. We're going to play Tate and Liza and switch my active Pokemon with a benched one. And we're going to go with the Sensitive Blade, which is now, well, even the regular Sensitive Blade. No, they healed, right. So, regular Sensitive Blade without a supporter being played wouldn't have done the damage. And couple of Sceptile. If only we had a rare candy. That would be awesome. So we got 2 Froakie. Now, is this going to be Froakie GX? And, by the way, is the GX tag team marker over here getting anyone excited for a tag team? We are going to have our... Ah, I'm paralyzed. We are going to have our pre-release event this coming Saturday at Heroes Beacon. I'm going to be recording for that one to show you what all the new cards are going to be looking like, which is going to be kind of nice. Alright, we're going to have to play Guzma and get our paralyzed Pokemon out of there. Up comes the injured Verizon GX. That's all we can play, but let's go with Sensitive Blade. I mean, what I could do is... the Verizon. I could bring this one up with Guzma, if they get another bench Pokemon, and use the Breeze Away GX to put the other Verizon back into hand. Ah, there's a Tails, and I think that is the win, because weakness to grass. I don't even need to use the supporter. I'm just go for Sensitive Blade, which does drop the Froakie. So, that is going to be good. Sark says it's so good you can't get over how well it draws. I think I was just really getting lucky. I mean, okay, something I don't do a lot of in the game is, max out on things like Cynthia and, draw support. I will say that probably, it does limit my capabilities in the game, but having draw support like 4 Cynthias, 4 Tate and Lizas can be good. That does help, definitely, to get the cards you need when you need them. And just any kind of searching cards, like the Netball, what is it, the ability of Grovyle. It's all good stuff. So whatever you can do to help build your deck to not just play from top deck, but search your deck for things and keep your resources refreshed and stuff, that is a very big part of Pokemon TCG, and it helps you get the upper hand against the opponent. Something like we like to tell people at Heroes Beacon is that sometimes people come in and they think, oh, I want to have like 30 Pokemon because there's so many Pokemon we can attack with. But the thing is, it's the trainer cards that fuel the deck. You can play 10 trainer cards, 15 trainer cards in a turn before you attack, and that gives you so much more power on the battlefield. So anyway, I'm gonna say we're done for the night. We didn't lose connection, which I'm glad to see. Didn't even have any lag. Well, was there any lag other than there was a little bit earlier, someone said? I didn't see any of the spinny, not even spinny ball, the low Wi-Fi signal on my side, which was good. So it might be good. But so, if so, stay tuned for more live streaming in the future. I do have a scheduled live stream tomorrow for Pokemon Conquest. When I ended off the last Conquest yesterday, I just finished off the remainder of that month, which would have been today's playtime. We got attacked in Pokemon Conquest. My kingdom is under siege, so stay tuned for that tomorrow as we fight to regain and reclaim our land. But I'm going to aim for... a little bit lag at the end, says Woo in the chat. Sorry about that. Again, not much that I can really do with what I got, but at least we made it to the end pretty well. So anyway, stay tuned to the channel. Live streams coming up. I'll have them scheduled. Conquest is scheduled already, so just watch for that. Before we actually get cut out finally at the end here, I'm going to say thank you, folks, for checking out the stream tonight. If you guys want to stay in touch, like I said, feel free to subscribe or join the channel. You can also follow me on other social media, linked in the description. I've got Twitter, Instagram, and Discord as well. You guys can jump in there and exchange codes, exchange cards, stuff like that. Overall, a good stream. Thank you, Sark, indeed. And Alex had said, I'm on fire, which is interesting because I was using a grass deck. But, again, thank you to OMG It's Sark. I'm going to say your full name in the chat. Like OMG It's Sark. Thank you for your contribution of the Verizon GX. They are pretty decent, indeed, as you just saw. But again, thank you, folks. Have yourselves a good evening. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, someone had asked. Wait. When is something starting? I think someone was asking, when is Pokemon X starting, unless I missed. I'm going to aim to try to start up our Pokemon X playthrough next week. And they're going to be pre-recorded episodes, so I can kind of have them out on a regular regular upload schedule. Alright, I think that covers everything. Again, thank you, folks. Professor Chaz is signing off a second time. Have a good night, and I'll catch you next time. I got to do a special little intro video. I want to work on that this weekend, too. Stay tuned for that. Alright, have a good evening, everybody.